wire cutter. This is for when you take the piece off of the surface, and I'll show you what to do with that later. And I cut those sponges, those throwing sponges, right in half because I throw with a sponge instead of with my hand. And if I use the big thick one, like the normal one, I can't feel the clay when I pull it up. So I cut it in half so I can feel it. Okay? You need the bucket of water. Okay, slam this should be on. I put my ball in the center, or what I think is center. I slowly rotate. I'm shoving my palm into the side of the clay. I'm not trying to move it. I'm just trying to secure it to the base of the wheel. And this does nothing other than just stick it to the wheel. Okay? Take my hands. I lock them together in almost like a hugging formation, and I'm squeezing the clay from both my hands. Okay, and I squeeze it up into a pyramid or a spire.
Cone.
Okay, I'm squeezing up to get rid of these air bubbles inside and also to find center. If I don't find center, my hands will be moving like this, which you can see right now. Okay, so I'm squeezing slowly and letting that spire come up between my two hands. Once you have a spire, it's not on center yet. I take the bone of your hand right here is what I press down with to collapse the spire and hopefully to find center. I'll do this 3 or 4 times, okay? So watch my hands. I have to put pressure with my left while I press down with my right. Are you all, this is for right-handed throwers.
I'm left-handed.
Okay, if you're left-handed, everything I say is opposite, okay? So I'm gonna squeeze up again into a spire. See how my hands are slowly moving less? I'm not letting that clay move underneath me. You kind of, for lack of a better term, you have to manhandle it, okay? Don't let that clay move from underneath you. It'll knock you out of center. The other thing, see how slowly I took my hands off? Every time you take your hands off the clay, you have to go slowly. If you go too fast, it'll spin it out of center as well. Okay, so I'm gonna collapse again. Pressure with my left and my right during this. This clay is really hard. And slowly off. See how dry that is? A little water on there. Okay, I'm gonna do it another time. Raising up. And compressing down again. Pressure with both hands. I can't stress that enough. If you don't put pressure with that left or right hand that's cupping it, it'll get out of whack. Slowly pull off. Okay, I'm going to compress one last time. You can feel a hard spot in this clay. That's why it's moving a little bit. But
Let's do it with the biceps.
okay, I'm pretty happy with that center. See how my hands are glazing across the clay, but the clay's not moving me. I'm moving the clay.